Adult learning in higher education is increasingly defined by autonomy, purpose, and reflective practice. In Week 5, we examine self-directed and self-regulated learning, two interrelated constructs that are central to doctoral-level study and to the mission of education, preparing learners to think critically, act independently, and improve practice. Self-directed learners take initiative in diagnosing learning needs, setting goals, identifying resources, implementing strategies, and evaluating outcomes. They are not simply independent, they are intentional. They demonstrate persistence, intellectual curiosity, and a willingness to revise their understanding in response to evidence. In a visual sequence, these characteristics can be organized as a cycle: identify, plan, act, monitor, and reflect. This cycle emphasizes that self-direction is a process, not a trait fixed at birth. Self-regulation strengthens that process. It refers to the cognitive, motivational, and behavioral strategies learners use to manage their own learning. Metacognition is at the center of this work. It includes planning before learning, monitoring during learning, and evaluating after learning. When students ask, "What do I already know? What strategy is most effective? How do I know I understand?" they are engaging in metacognitive control. These questions should appear on screen as key prompts, while the narration explains how expert learners continuously adjust their approach. Effective self-regulated learners also use strategies such as goal setting, time management, self-questioning, elaboration, note refinement, and error analysis. A useful animation might show a learner revisiting a draft, comparing it to criteria, and making revisions based on feedback. This illustrates that high-quality learning is rarely linear. It is iterative and evidence-based. Designing environments that support autonomy is equally important. Adults learn best when they experience relevance, choice, and respect for prior knowledge. Instructors can support autonomy by offering structured options, transparent expectations, authentic tasks, and opportunities for feedback. Rather than removing guidance, autonomy-supportive design provides scaffolds that gradually fade as competence increases. In this way, learners gain both independence and confidence. Self-directed learning, then, is not a solitary journey. It is a disciplined form of agency shaped by metacognition, supported by the environment, and refined through reflection. For adult educators, the goal is to cultivate learners who can direct their own growth, evaluate their own progress, and transfer learning. That is the essence of advanced adult learning: thoughtful, self-regulated, and purposefully directed toward meaningful change.